All right, last but not least, let's talk about Warner Brothers, presence over at CinemaCon this year. They actually started the CinemaCon week out. They check something here for a second, guys. Okay. They started the CinemaCon week out. I thought they did a decent job. I thought, what they gave us was good from what I'm hearing, from what people have said. What could have been the best? No. Not no. What I'm trying to say is, could have been. I'm just checking. My mom's going to be home in just a little bit, guys. So I do apologize for the distraction. But could have been better. Yes. Could have been the best. Yes. They're part of the big three. If you were Disney, Universal, and Warner Brothers, because the other studio, the other major studio, Sony, Columbia Pictures pulled out. They didn't want to have nothing to do with CinemaCon this year. I'm assuming because the projects they want to present, they felt maybe weren't ready, for CinemaCon, or maybe they want to wait for San Diego Comic-Con. That's what I'm assuming. But anyway, to get back on point here. Warner Brothers, beginning of the week, they were decent. They showed a trailer and I think some footage for Joker 2 or Joker Felix Duix. It's a French word for two, if you will. Or a French word for Joker Part 2. That's what it is. But yeah, they showed the trailer, which became public and everything, as well as extended footage for Joker 2. That looks good. I definitely feel like it's going to be very, very La La Land, very Rhapsody visually, if you will, between them. So it definitely looks like it's going to get a Best Picture nomination there too. So that looks great. So that's awesome. They showed Furiosa, the Mad Max film. I think it's a sequel or a prequel. I'm not really sure. But from what was described there, they were shown not only the trailer, but some footage. So definitely looking forward to that when it comes out. I'm looking forward to that when it comes out. I have the Mad Max Fury Road and the other Mad Max films, including the one with Tina Turner. So I'm looking forward to that. They did show the trailer and footage for Beetlejuice. And basically they showed footage that involved a lot of practical effects, stop motion, claymation, and everything. They had the Lydia character played by Renata Ryder. From what I'm understanding, the scene they showed there during the presentation was she's in a white outfit and everything, but then it also turns into clay. It's like the scene she's involved in becomes claymation like. Like, I don't know if it means she becomes claymation or something. They talked about how Michael Keaton's character Beetlejuice opens up his shirt, his chest, and all these heads pop out, or snakes pop out, or something. So obviously they enjoyed what they saw there, and they thought the practical visuals of not CGI but practical effects was good. Obviously there's going to be some CGI in there, not much, but because it's going to be more reliant on practical effects and everything, claymation, stop motion. So they enjoyed that, they appreciated that, and I grew up on the original Beetlejuice. I was 9 years old, almost going on 9 years old when the first one came out. So now going on 45, it's like, long time coming, but I guess it's going to be worth it. And we're going back to what, helped bring the original to the dance. They did talk about Superman. They have a documentary on him called Superman. It's going to be based on Christopher Reeve. People describe the trailer for that as a tearjerker because it's going to talk about, his career and afterwards. So yeah, those are non-fiction films. Let's see. They're basically describing it as something that's, riveting, crowd pleaser that propelled other non-fiction films like Mr. Rogers inspired Won't You Be My Neighbor, RBG, and Three Identical Strangers for a documentary to box office heights. They did talk about Mickey 17 that has Robert Pattinson in there, or Robert Robert Pattinson in there, who plays Batman in the Batman series. Um, Basically, it's described here as a dystopian thriller that he's in called Mickey 17, but it's also described somewhat as a romp comedy too, because basically it's very psychedelic where he's sent on a mission to die, and then when he dies, a new clone comes around. They described it to where like there's a couple of scenes where his character, like one scene gets chopped up and everything, and another one where he gets eaten whole and everything. So yeah, it feels like it's going to be an interest. It's going to be basically a thriller, dystopian thriller comedy, from what I'm understanding. They did get a message from James Gunn, who is currently filming Superman Legacy in Atlanta right now. And he didn't show no footage, but I guarantee you if there's any footage to be shown, it will be at San Diego Comic-Con this year. But yeah, that's all they really showed on the Warner Brothers side of things to, start the week off at CinemaCon. And really, I'm looking forward to a lot of it. I'm looking forward to what, has been described with the Joker film, Twisters, Furiosa looks good. So looking forward to a lot of that. The Mickey 17 one, which got pushed out to the beginning of next year, like I said, it's been described, depending on who you listen to, who you believe, it's being described as a dystopian thriller according to Variety, but others being described as sort of a, comedy, sort of a comedy set in the future as well. So like a dystopian thriller comedy, I'm guessing. But anyway, that's about it. Can't really say any more than that. And yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on some of the information for CinemaCon, and I am out.